Hello, today we are going to practice the algorithm of comparing mixed numbers. So let's study the following examples. The first example, 2.57 and 2 whole 3/8. Pay attention to the whole parts. 2 and 2 equals a whole number, so I have to compare the fractional parts of the mixed number. How do you compare fractional parts? We pay attention to the denominator. That is, notice we go step by step. That is, first the integers, then we pay attention to the denominator. We have different denominators, so I'm bringing it to the common denominator, and the least common multiple of 7 and 8 is 56. The result is an additional multiplier of 8, an additional multiplier of 7, and so I get the following mixed numbers. 2 whole 40 don't touch, guys, the whole part. So 8 times 5 is 40, 8 times 7 is 56. And 2 whole ones, 7 times 3 is 21, and 7 times 8 is 56. The result is these mixed fractional numbers. And obviously, if the whole numbers are equal, I compare the fractional numbers, and 4056 will be greater than 2 whole 2156. By the way, if I need to compare the mixed number 2.57 and a simple whole number, that is 8, I will naturally compare only the whole part. In this case, the fractional part has no component. So what? I'm only interested in the whole part. And since 2 is less than 8, I'll safely write down that 2 whole 5/7 is less than the number 8. Now, the next example that I'd like to give you is 5.13 and 36/20. I need to compare these numbers. Notice that the first number is a mixed number and the second number is an improper fraction. But in order to compare these fractional numbers, what do I have to do? Either you isolate the whole part here, or you convert the first fraction to an improper fraction, which is a mixed number into an improper fraction. Well, let's go through both ways. So I convert to an improper fraction, I get 16/3 and I need 36/20. So let's simplify this fraction a little bit. I don't like it because 36/20 is shortening. So what do I write down? 16/3 and. I reduce this fractional number 36/20, 36 and 20 divided by 4. So that would be 9/5. Well, now again we turn our attention to the denominators. Denominators we have different. Let's bring an orally. The common denominator will be the number of 15. So the additional multiplier is 5. And here the additional multiplier is 3, and the result is 16 multiplied by 5. It will be 80. 15 and 9 times 3, that's 27/15. Obviously, 80/15 is greater than 27/15, but you can still apply the other way. So I'm comparing the first case. Now let's do the second case. So 5 whole 1/3 and 36/20. Again, I'm reducing 36/20. Let me write down here that 36/20 we've reduced, and that's 9/5. So I'm comparing 5.1/3 to 9/5, and I'm not going to convert it to an improper fraction. I'm going to make the 9/5 a whole part. It's 1 whole 4/5. And that way we don't have to add to the common denominator and compare. So it's easier. Then I can compare the whole parts, and obviously 5 whole 1/3 is greater than 1 whole 4/5. That is, every time you compare fractional numbers, choose the algorithm that is more convenient and rational. And for today, our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye. See you again.